What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ben Allen, for those of you that are new. And if you are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way you guys can stay up to date with all of my new content. And hit that little notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date whenever I post new videos, new stuff in my community tab, stuff like that, right? But today's video is kind of like a fan-fueled video. Subscriber-fueled video. Usually whenever I do live streams, like people always ask like, oh, what if I can barely do this many push-ups, or if I can do this many sit-ups, or my run sucks, stuff like that. Like, how fit do you have to be in order to join the army, right? Or like, how's basic going to be if I can't even do a sit-up, or if I can't do push-ups yet, right? So today's topic is pretty much going to be covering exactly what I just said, right? Like, how fit exactly do you have to be in order to join today's military, army, and things of that nature, right? But without further ado, let's get to it. Alright guys, so like I just said, right, it's going to be a quick, short video, probably no more than 6-7 minutes, but today we're just going to be talking about just a couple of things to think about, right? Like, a lot of times I get asked, like, how fit do I have to be to join the army? Like, what are the minimum requirements, right? What are the maximum requirements for a PT test, right? So, in around October 2020, they're going to start integrating the new Army Combat Fitness Test, right, the ACFT, and it's going to completely change up the game. Like, right now, it's just push-ups, sit-ups, 2-mile run, right? And so if you can do like 40 push-ups, in a row, you're pretty much good, right? You can do like 50 sit-ups, right? Depending on if you're male, female, you'll be good, right? If you can run 2 miles in under like 16 minutes, right, or 15:30, you're gonna be fine. But a lot of the people, they don't come necessarily like super fit into the military, right? I know when I came in, I was far from being super fit, right? Like, I was just average. I did some football in high school, so I had like that preconditioning, right? Like, I was good for it. We did summer conditioning. So it wasn't really a big deal for me because, I was fit before I joined the Army, right? But I knew a lot of people that came in, right, that were not necessarily as fit as I was, or some other people were in basic training, right? So, they had a hard time, well, not a super hard time, but they had more of a learning curve, right? They had to adapt a lot faster. They had to get their bodies used to the amount of push-ups and sit-ups that we're doing, right? And all the training, the physical exercise we're going through in basic training, and stuff like that. So I would say right now, if you haven't enlisted yet, or you're about to enlist, or you're thinking about enlisting, really start formulating a little workout plan, right? Get yourself really up to the challenge that is basic training, right? The physical challenge, pretty much, right? And not just for basic training, but for your future military career as well, right? You don't want to go in there and be like, oh yeah, I just barely passed. I just did the minimum so I could pass basic. Like, you want to like push yourself harder so you can reach those levels and continue to grow and get higher on every PT test that you take and stuff like that, right? So my advice to y'all would be, like, start right now if you haven't already, right? And just some simple things you can do. Just start running outside, right? Just start doing some push-ups in your house. Just start doing sit-ups, right? Get your central nervous system used to those movements, right? Get your body used to those movements, right? Because the more you're used to those movements, the easier they'll be once you start actually applying them in basic training, in AIT and your first duty station, right? Also, if you have access to it, start lifting some weights, right? Because the new Army fitness test is going to be having some deadlifts involved, right? And things of that nature. So you want to get your body ready for that, right? If you've never lifted weights before, it's going to hit you, it's going to come as a shock, right? And you're not going to be as used to it, right? So start now, right? Start light, but, take a step in the right direction, right? Get your foot in the door. Start getting familiar with push-ups, sit-ups, running if you're not that good. Because I got a lot of people telling me they're not that good at running, right? I personally suck at running. I wasn't that good when I came in. I can get better, right? But if I train for it, right? So that's what you all have to do too. You got to train for it. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. To answer the question, like, how fit do you have to be when coming into the military or the Army? You don't have to be that fit, but it helps if you have that advantage, right? If you did some sort of like athletics in high school, or you have a job that requires, some good physical fitness to it, right? So if you haven't started already, start now. That way you're ahead of the curve, right? You got things going for you, and you'll be better suited for basic training, and the physical activity won't hit you like a bus. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, guys, just a quick video, just talking about like little things you can do, how fit you have to be. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm actually coming out with a video soon talking about how to increase your push-ups, right? So if you guys are ready for that, comment push-up down in the comment section below, and yeah, we'll get that video out to you guys real soon, right? But yeah, I had some time after PT, figured I'd make this video. Why not? I've been getting asked this quite a while, or quite a bit, I should say. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you're new to this channel, like I said, go ahead and subscribe, right? Make sure you guys like it, thumbs up, and also comment down below whatever you think, right? What do you think you're going to be the weakest on in basic training, right? Is it going to be your push-ups, your sit-ups, your 2-mile, or what do you think you're going to be really, really good at? Comment it down below. I want to see who the PT studs are going to be and who thinks they needed a little work, right? But feel free to follow me on my Instagram, guys, Ben_Allen175. I answer all my DMs on there, so if you guys shoot me a message, I will respond to you guys. I will help you out with whatever you guys need help with. It doesn't have to be physical fitness related. It can be anything, right? But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. See you on the next one. Later.